Okay, story time. All right, so last Sunday, me, my friend Eileen, Morgan, my niece, and her mom, my sister Denise, and Ashley, Eileen's daughter. And so we all went to Refashion, which is a consignment clothes store downtown Medford, East Main. And they serve mimosas, and you can go shopping and stuff on Sunday mornings. Okay, so I find this yellow linen top, which I love linen. It's mustard. I don't like yellow, but this is mustard, and it's different. I will do that. So I didn't really realize that mustard does look pretty good on me. So my sister says it doesn't have pockets. I'm like, ah, shit. That's normally a deal breaker, but I'm like, I like the top. And I said, I can make pockets on it. And then my niece says, yeah, but will you? And I'm like, these people know me pretty well. So right then, this zany looking guy walks in, must be in maybe his late 40s or something. And he goes, as he's walking by, and he goes, I can make pockets on it. And I'm like, really? And he goes, really? And I said, okay. And I said, do you have a business card or something? And so he gives me a business card. His name's Mark something. And so I called him a couple days ago, and we set up a time, and I just got back from hanging out with him. So I got there at like 1, and we were there for 2 hours. 1, 2, 3. And oh my God. So I showed him, I sat down first and I said, you tell me your story. You tell me why you do this, blah, blah, blah. Like, let me hear you talk. Plus, I had to recuperate because I couldn't have talked. I was out of breath because his apartment is one of those old apartments where you like buzz in, like old school or inner city. I don't know. Anyway, it's downtown. So I poke the buttons and I can't get in. Because I don't get stuff like that. Anyway, I finally get in there. It's this really old apartment building, and I think like, probably 50 or 60, no, not 60, but probably 50 years ago. I think I was in there one time, like there was a drug dealer that I was meeting up with or something, I don't know. Anyway, so I go in there. His apartment is just as zanier than he is. Like you can tell, I am in the home of a creative genius. And you just want to stand there and go, and just look all around his house. His whole house is like that. Anyway, so then we talked, and then I told him about my clothing journey and my sewing journey and all the things. And he was just like, yeah, just listening, just had nothing better to do with his time than to listen to me and all my stories and everything. And then we got to work, and I started showing him my Pinterest board, showing him I love this, and really giving him a really good idea of what it is I like. And he starts pulling stuff from all these different corners of his studio, and they're like actual physical representations of my Pinterest board. And I'm like, oh my God. And then I asked him, I said, hey, do you want to, I asked him what he charged for different stuff, and he sounds like he's really very reasonable. And so then I can't remember. There's something that happened after that. Anyway, so and then we decided we're gonna go. Like I told him, I want to take him on a field trip because I need to take him to Outback, where I used to work, show him that store. He's not familiar with it, and then introduce him to Sharon Hansen, who is like Alice in Wonderland with sewing. So I want to do that, but next week he's coming over and we're going to try on a couple things that he's making for me, and that will be fun. And then I can show him my dress form and my sewing room, and I don't know. Oh yeah, I asked him, I said, so I'm the kind of person that will tell everybody about you. If you want new clients, I can get you new clients, and I will like promote you. I'll give your phone number out. I'll tell everybody about you if that's what you want. And I said, do you have enough clients? Do you like the pace of what you're doing right now? And he goes, yeah, I don't really want to work. I don't really want to do anything like that. Like, I don't really need more than what I have right now. I'm good. And, everything seems to come to me as far as like just enough to meet my needs. And that's all I really care about, because this is really all I want to do with my time is what's happening right here. What's happening right here. And I'm like, oh, that's so cool. I mean, that so far, everything sounds like it's matching up pretty nicely. And I'm looking forward to collaborating with him, because he's willing to teach me stuff. He's willing to collaborate with me on different ideas that I have and stuff. He also is like clear out of the box with doing funky things with material. And like, I mean, he showed me a bunch of stuff that is just so fun to me. And he's got all the things, he's got everything. It was just very cool. I mean, like, do I know how to attract him or what? Anyway, so and he's gay, so it's kind of a safe relationship kind of thing. Anyway, yeah, today's a good day so far. Now I'm getting ready to go to a nearby winery with my friends, and with my new cute clothes that I got. Anyway, that's me today. Okay, bye.